Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Mom Plays, and today we're going to be talking about the one and only Gila. Now, before we get started, guys, be sure you guys are a subscriber. Hit that like button, hit that share button, and if you guys want to know when I upload my next video, hit that bell for notifications. Now, this Gila is kind of a weird video. I've been kind of going back and forth on how I want to approach this. You see, I have max skills in the Gila. I love the Gila. If you're in high sec running DDs, the Den, CCP events, like hands down, the Gila is probably the best ship you can fly and probably the only ship you need to fly. Sure, you can go into a rattlesnake, but then it can't fit in many things. The Gila can fit in all the really good escalations in high sec. It's just a well-rounded, amazing ship. Now, it used to be better when you used to have two geckos, but, you know, I don't feel like yelling at CCP today. So the Gila for nullsec is going to be kind of different. Now, keeping the fact that in high sec the Gila is S tier all the way, I absolutely love it. I put a 2 billion is skin on it. I absolutely love my Gila, and I wish I could put it in S tier for nullsec, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to drop it down to about a C. The reason why is not just because it's a bad ship. It's a great ship. But if you go out to go ratting a nullsec, you're going to really want to push out those ticks, really push out that money, and try to kill whatever and everything you can. Now, unfortunately, the Ishtar still takes the top lead of S tier above most of the ships that we've done testing on. And I'm making a video on the rattlesnake, and it's not looking too good for the rattlesnake either. So don't think that it's just because, you know, this is a battle cruiser. That's not necessarily the case. Now, the fit here we're using is 350 mil. It's a passive shield. It does good. I personally put missiles on mine, and I use 2 medium drones because you get the bonus. Everything is good. The medium drones, they absolutely do great. You get a lot of DPS from them. And in this video, we're only going to be using drones, okay? So keep this in mind when we go over all this. We are only using drones because some people, they can't use missiles or they use hybrids or whatever the case they use. We're only going to be doing drones because it's a drone boat. We're not going to include missiles because everyone wants different types or has different skills or whatever the case may be. And then it starts getting wonky, and then I'm just going to have to be like, oh, you know, you can clear in 14 minutes, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then everyone's in the comments saying, well, I could do it in 10 and I could do it in 13. And so for this case, guys, drones only, okay? Drones only for this video as we do this video. So a lot of the plus sides to the Gila is that it does use medium drones. See, the Ishtar uses 5 heavies and can hit battleship like it's no one's business. But when it comes to frigates, they're on the struggle bus 100% of the way. Now, the Gila, they could hit it with no problems. It just takes it out. In fact, it actually prioritizes the frigates, I noticed, before the cruisers, and then the cruisers, then battleships, which is how you're supposed to do these sites. So it gets a lot of bonus points for that. I mean, it does really good. And the fact that you can recall your drones if a nuke pops in. You can actually align, recall your drones, and then you could just warp. So you don't really have a huge ganking issue. You can, if you're paying attention, you should be able to never get ganked, which is great. The Ishtar, on the other hand, do you sacrifice your drones or get ganked? It's kind of a slow because heavy drones are heavy. They're slower. Now, the one thing about using medium drones is they're not going to hit massive DPS against the battleships because they do rep a little bit extra. Now, you can fix this. You can put, you know, Dread Garista drone amplifiers on your ship and get maybe a couple hundred, you know, maybe 100, 150 more DPS out of your drones. But for this video, we're going to be doing 350 mil, basic, easy, boom. Because we're here to make money, not bling out our ship and go, look how much I put into it. Now, the problem with this particular ship is that I ran the havens in it, and it took 50 minutes. That is horrible. That's like F D tier type money making. I would not recommend that for anyone. And I do see people do that. And that's why it's kind of interesting to see people use the Gila for havens and sanctums. And I'm just like, what are you doing? This ship is actually used for pubs and rallies. And I haven't done them yet, but I've been told that, yes, you can do the escalations in the actual Gila as well. So it's kind of nice. You can kind of run it without needing like an insane build for the escalations. Now, each site takes about 26 minutes. So once again, Ishtar 20 minutes, Gila 26 minutes. But the havens have a lot more ships and a lot more bounties than the pubs. But the good news is that the Gila cannot go against the dreadnoughts. It will just absolutely shatter unless you put like some kind of wonky, fit on there and sacrifice DPS. But if a dreadnought comes in, you're kind of toast. But the good news is that they don't drop in the pubs. So, hey, that's good. But for a full AFK Gila drones only, I mean, it's pretty good. I would give it about a C, only because a lot of people tend to try to use this in havens and sanctums, and it kind of just honestly becomes a mess. And it's just like, no, you need to stick to what you can actually run this ship in. And if you kind of continue doing that and you just kind of run them through, yeah, your ticks are going to be smaller because there's less ships and a lot less battleships, but you can work up to Ishtar with the Gila, no problem. So, like I said, I'm going to rate this about a C. Not because it's bad. It's just not quite the kind of money making I personally would like to do while going into nullsec and ripping apart these sites. The nice thing is that the Gila does require less skills than the Ishtar. So if you run the Gila just for some passive money and then you go do some PvP, or you do manufacturing or even mining, listen, it's a great ship. I got no complaints against it. But if you are a ratter and you're going out to nullsec for just straight raw-isk ratting, Gila is not going to be the way you want to go. So like I said, it's going to be about a C for me. C and a half, like whatever that is, C point B. No, I don't know. But it's not bad. It's just not the kind of income ticks that I would like to see from nullsec ratting. Now, maybe you guys' experiences are going to be different. Definitely leave them in the comments down below and let me know, hey, have you tried this fit? Have you done this? Now, with that said, 26 minutes to clear the site. Now, if you were to use your top slot, I don't see any reason why you can't get that into 20 minutes. So, once again, 20 minutes to clear pubs. Like I said, starting off, that is not bad at all. It beats the Vexor easily. And honestly, it might actually beat the Rattlesnake. I have to do further testing on the Rattlesnake to really come up with a definitive answer on that. So bear with me. And maybe there's a breakthrough where the Rattlesnake, makes a comeback, and, maybe what I'm saying right now does not matter, by the time the video is released. But, so on all, listen, the Gila is not bad. I wouldn't invest a bunch of officer mods or, faction mods and run over anything over 500 mil on this thing. It's pretty safe though. So, kind of do it at your own risk, I would say. But all in all, the Gila, it's a well-rounded ship. It's great. So, like I said, for high sec, S tier. Null sec, it drops a little bit to about a C. I mean, I can even push it to a B possibly. So, let me know. What do you guys think? Should we put it in the C tier or should we put it in the B tier? Let me know in the comments down below. Be sure, guys, like I said, to subscribe, like, and comment down below. Hit that bell for notifications. And soon we're going to be setting up some giveaways that is ran through YouTube possibly, or our Discord. And all that information will be released soon. So be sure to look out for that information in the future. And let me know in the comments down below, what kind of ship do you guys want to see on this channel? just let me know in the comments down below. But once again, thank you guys so much for everything. You guys have yourself a fantastic day and fly safe. Peace.